Changing yourself, your mindset, perceptions, and responses can be far more effective than trying to control external circumstances, many of which are outside your influence. This approach taps into inner resilience, as it encourages focusing on what you can control: your own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. When we shift our inner perspective, often the world appears different because our responses shape our experiences. This doesn't mean ignoring the reality around us, but rather interacting with it in a way that fosters growth and peace, regardless of the external challenges. In this sense, personal transformation often leads to a more harmonious experience of reality. When we recognize that true change begins within, we free ourselves from the endless struggle to control or alter the external world. Physical reality, other people's actions, life circumstances, and the flow of events remains largely beyond our command. But within us lies a realm of potential that is always within reach: our own thoughts, reactions, and beliefs. When we choose to work on this inner landscape, we unlock a kind of power that cannot be swayed by external turbulence. Imagine navigating through a storm. If we focus only on calming the waves, we will exhaust ourselves against a force far greater than we can master. But if we strengthen our own vessel, reinforcing it to withstand the winds and waves, we find that we can move through the storm with resilience, and perhaps even with grace. Changing ourselves is much like fortifying our vessel. It doesn't make the storm disappear, but it enables us to move through it more steadily, with less fear, and sometimes even with appreciation for the journey. When we begin to transform our inner world, our perception of the outer world shifts as well. This isn't to say that reality itself changes, but rather that our experience of it becomes different. We may find that situations which once caused us frustration or fear now evoke patience or understanding. This is the magic of inner change. It allows us to interact with reality from a place of peace and stability. And often, this creates a ripple effect that subtly alters the very world around us. In choosing to change ourselves, we align with a quiet yet profound truth. We cannot always control what happens, but we can always shape who we are in response to it. And over time, this inner transformation can lead to a life that feels more harmonious, not because the outer world has conformed to our wishes, but because we have learned to navigate it with wisdom and a resilient heart. This approach doesn't deny the challenges of reality, but it empowers us to meet them from a place of clarity, acceptance, and strength. As we cultivate this inner transformation, we begin to notice subtleties within ourselves that were previously overlooked. Old patterns of thought and habitual reactions come into clearer focus, offering us the choice to break free from limiting cycles. Instead of being bound by conditioned responses, we start to respond with intention, compassion, and wisdom. Each moment becomes an opportunity to practice presence and mindfulness, allowing us to observe our thoughts without judgment and gently guide them towards a more empowering direction. This shift fosters a greater sense of authenticity. As we peel back the layers of social conditioning, fear, and self-doubt, we reveal a core self that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. From this place of alignment, our actions become more purposeful, our words more genuine, and our connections with others more sincere. We are no longer driven by the need for validation from external sources. Instead, we find fulfillment within, grounded in our own sense of worth and integrity. The transformation we undergo on the inside inevitably starts to reflect in our interactions and relationships. When we approach others from a place of inner peace, acceptance, and empathy, we invite these same qualities into our relationships. Conflicts that once felt insurmountable may now feel manageable as we learn to communicate from a space of understanding rather than defensiveness. This does not mean that every interaction will be free of difficulty, but it does mean we are better equipped to navigate challenges with respect and kindness. Furthermore, as we embrace this interchange, our vision for life often expands. What once felt like rigid limits on our potential start to dissolve, revealing a world of possibilities that align with our truest self. We begin to dream bigger, not because of a desire to prove ourselves, but because we recognize the boundless potential within. Our goals evolve from external benchmarks to reflections of our internal growth, and our successes are measured not just by achievements, but by the joy and fulfillment we experience along the way. Ultimately, personal transformation is not a destination, but a continuous journey. It invites us to remain curious, open, and adaptable, acknowledging that each experience, whether joyous or challenging, is a stepping stone to greater self-awareness and resilience. By committing to this path, we build an inner foundation that remains steady, regardless of life's unpredictable waves, We learn that true power lies not in controlling life's external circumstances, but in mastering our response to. And in this mastery, we discover a profound freedom, the freedom to be at peace no matter what life brings our way. In this journey of self-discovery and growth, we become active participants in our own evolution, understanding that every moment offers a choice, and with each choice, we can continue to shape ourselves and our world, embracing the transformative power that comes from within. As we deepen our commitment to inner growth, we come to understand that transformation is rarely a straightforward path. The process may bring us face to face with parts of ourselves we had hidden, ignored, or even denied. Old fears, insecurities, and unresolved emotions can surface, challenging our newfound stability. Yet, these moments, though uncomfortable, are essential steps in our evolution. They invite us to approach ourselves with gentleness and to cultivate self-compassion. Instead of viewing these aspects as flaws or weaknesses, we begin to see them as opportunities for healing and integration. This path of transformation often reveals that our past experiences, even those that were painful, have shaped us with purpose. Each struggle, each hardship, and each moment of doubt has contributed to our resilience and wisdom. Embracing this understanding allows us to let go of resentment and regret. Recognizing that every experience has been a teacher, we start to release the weight of the past, no longer defined by it, and move forward with a sense of freedom and gratitude for the journey we've taken. As we continue to evolve, we may notice that our priorities shift. What once seemed critical, external achievements, approval from others, or material success, loses its grip on us. Instead, we find fulfillment in simpler, more meaningful moments. Joy arises not from the things we possess, but from the richness of our inner world, our connections with others, and the alignment of our actions with our values. We become more present, more alive to each moment, discovering beauty in places we once overlooked. This inner transformation also enhances our capacity for empathy. Having explored our own depths, we gain a greater appreciation for the inner worlds of others. We understand that every person we encounter is on their own unique journey, shaped by unseen challenges and triumphs. This awareness allows us to approach others with kindness and non-judgment, knowing that we share a common humanity. Through our own healing, we create space for others to heal as well, fostering a ripple effect of compassion and understanding. In time, we come to embody a quiet strength, a resilience that doesn't rely on the certainty of external circumstances, but on the trust we have cultivated within ourselves. We realize that life will continue to ebb and flow, presenting new challenges and changes. But instead of resisting, we learn to flow with life, adapting with grace and openness. This adaptability becomes our superpower, allowing us to approach each new chapter with curiosity rather than fear. Ultimately, the journey of personal transformation reveals to us a profound truth, that the power to shape our experience of life has always been within us. We are reminded that while the world around us may be unpredictable, we are not powerless. We hold the choice to grow, to learn, and to evolve. And in this continuous journey, we become not only transformed, but also transformative, capable of inspiring others by the authenticity of our own lives. With this understanding, we move forward as stewards of our own growth, knowing that our journey is our gift, our purpose, and our path to a life of true fulfillment. The journey of inner transformation never truly ends, for it is a lifelong commitment to becoming our highest selves, a journey that brings us closer to inner peace, wisdom, and a profound connection to the world around us. Each step reveals that we are already whole, already enough, and infinitely capable of living a life of purpose, courage, and compassion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support. Hit the like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and share it with your friends who might also like it. For more engaging content like this, subscribe to my channel. Your support helps create a vibrant community where we can explore and enjoy even more exciting topics together.